What is up, everybody? This is Jay again. It has been a while since I've done a live stream, but finally got some free time today, so we're going to continue on with Conker here. Why can't I move my window? Oh, I've got some distorted audio here. Oh, you guys hear that? That sounds like demonic. Oh my God. I'm going to just leave it here so we can listen to that for a minute. That's bad. I think it was game 2 that I was playing through. Let's see here. Might have to restart this, honestly. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I got the B as their hive back the last time. I just want to do something. So funny how like you hit it and like the honey comes out. Well, it's not that distorted. I think this will be playable. Uh-oh, hang on. We gotta add somebody to the stream here. We got yep, audio probs, definitely. By the way, shout outs to Joe. Definitely he's been on YouTube for a really long time. Since actually like the 2008 was when I found his videos. He used to go by Thumbs Up Master, but now he's just J-O, so definitely check out his channel. He made the Banjo-Kazooie Rated E series, kind of what we all know him for. What's up, CCR is mid.
Yeah.
Yo, she's not mid. You take that back.
Well, to clear it up, it's not a Creedence Clearwater Revival, but Christy Carlson Romano.
I mean, the only real CCR is Christy Carlson Romano. Although, well, Creedence Clearwater is pretty amazing too.
The holy initials. How much? I don't know. I think your brother made a good case. What? She's pretty mid.
She's not mid. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna fight this in court, to be honest.
You're a fanboy.
I'm a little bit of a CCR fanboy. I'm not gonna lie. Can you hear the audio from the game, by the way?
I can.
Cool. Yeah, this apparently that Scarecrow was based on a guy that actually worked in their office, and the reason he says, "Do you have any Mepsi packs?" Because that guy used to drink Pepsi Max.
What?
But yeah, I don't know. CCR was kind of in competition with Katy Perry for a record deal at one point.
Well, but Katy Perry's iconic, and CCR is just mid.
Oh my God! Let's see what Conker does when you leave him alone for a minute. She's definitely not mid. That's like saying, all right, listen, people think Angela Merkel is mid, right? And everybody knows, the 1986 Soviet hit from Gorbachev, niet, da. But, really Merkel's hit, I don't know if you've ever heard, the album, Ja, ich bin Merkel, nicht Urkel. But, she had her hit on there, 999, ya, was a lot better than niet, da, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, this is all propaganda. Game is rigged, man.
It's always rigged. Oh.
Angela Merkel.
That's such a funny video. In Berlin, you can be a new Frau. You guys want to see a funny video? Just look up Merkel the musical. I won't give it away, but it's pretty funny.
It's Hamilton, but it's about Angela Merkel.
But it's about Angela Merkel. Yep. What did she say? There was that thing a couple of years ago with Trump where he's like, "I assure you, my departure will be peaceful," and then somebody photoshopped a tweet of Merkel. It's like, "I assure you, my departure from office will be boring," because everything Merkel does
and practical,
is boring.
Pragmatism.
God. Aiming this thing with the keyboard is going to be. This is the part where you have to shoot these beetles with the thing and. Yeah, aiming this with the with the keyboard. Oh god, it's inverted too. Okay, am I doing this right? Okay, it's this one. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, I have to do this inverted and apparently hit this guy. Oh, I got him.
Did you send your brother a link?
Yeah, if you want to send it to him, I posted it in like our main
Wow.
chat.
You sent it to me and not him.
No, I put it in the main one. It just got
No?
buried because we were arguing over how mid CCR is.
Oh.
Right, this is very hard to aim with the. I'm using the keyboard to play this game, by the way. You ever use this? It's called Project 64.
What's that?
It's a N64 emulator. That's what I'm playing this on right now.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Where's your friend that asked the interesting questions?
Which one that asks the interesting questions?
I don't know. I don't remember his name. He asked interesting questions. He was in the
Actually,
chat.
look at the. Let's look at the chat for a minute. I'll stop playing the game. Here we got self-made. What it do, J Tahoe? Oh, it's doing. We're just talking about whether CCR is mid or not. So you guys let us know. Is Christy Carlson Romano mid? I would go with she's top tier, but
or Creedence Clearwater Revival.
I mean, both honestly are really good. We've got Joe and 64 emulator. Yeah, we're playing on emulation today. That's what we're doing. Yep, he got it, Ren, from Even Stevens. Hey, yo, I got a question for you. What year did we go to the moon again?
I believe we went to the moon in 1969.
You're sure it wasn't 1968?
It wasn't 1968, but a year later.
A year after. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But not 1970.
But a year before.
Or was it a year sooner? Is that when there was a landing that was lunar?
Yeah, that's what it was.
By the way, I love Conker there. He's like, that way smells a bit pooey. I don't know. Could this game like exist today?
Yeah, probably.
You have the table? Yeah, the milk in the glass broken.
I think parents these days have just kind of like given up.
Hey, can you like watch the stream for a minute? I'm getting a phone call.
Sure. What am I supposed to do? Should I just tell all of Jay Tahoe's secrets and just talk some smack about him? I don't know. One time when he was in middle school, he wore pants that had a hole in the butt, and then he wasn't wearing underwear, so everybody saw his butt. That's pretty funny.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
I didn't say anything about you.
The guy says, yeah, Jay really likes that. I've said in my video on CCR that was like my celebrity crush when I was a kid. Like, what's wrong with that? No, actually, you know who I liked long before CCR? This is like a weird one. Do you know who Telma Hopkins is?
Who is that?
Is
she related to Anthony Hopkins?
Aunt Rachel on Family Matters.
Hold on, I have to Google this.
Look at this game. You better get this fat ass bitch off of my back, pronto.
Oh.
Do you think this character is based on Foghorn Leghorn? I think this character is supposed to be based on Foghorn Leghorn from Looney Tunes. You know the part where he's like, "I say, boy, I say."
Yeah.
You gotta like go under this guy when he like jumps. There we go. Controlling this with the keyboard is so weird. Do we have any good chats, by the way? Because it's hard for me to like watch the chat while playing.
Oh, is it the part where it says comments and not private chat?
Yeah. Go to that.
Oh,
you can probably
that
see
makes
like
sense. Okay. Oh, is it Carolina Hermes?
Carolina Hermes, yeah.
Is it Hermes? Or is it like the fancy
The what?
French? Hermes.
Hermes. I think it's pronounced Hermes. That's a good question, actually.
She owns the fashion brand, right? She's loaded.
There is that brand, Hermes. The obviously I don't own any clothing from them because I'm poor, but
and you don't have style.
I wouldn't know.
but tell us the real reason.
Yeah. I can actually skip around. Do you remember this mouse and like what happens to him from this game?
No.
I won't spoil it. It's like this is like like a game with like a farm level, like in the middle of nowhere.
This guy Joe is talking about butt showers.
Butt showers?
When you just wash your butt.
Ooh, I feel like after this cutscene, I gotta like address some of these comments here.
Yeah. I don't know. I heard that straight guys don't wash their butts because it's gay.
Oh yeah, we gotta be appropriate for YouTube, so we gotta call that we gotta call it sus or rainbow. Oh, look at this guy. Look at the excessive like blood in this game. Like this game didn't need to like have that much blood in it, but they were just like, yeah, just throw it in there. I just noticed the audio distortion just like fixed itself. Because like when I first started playing this, the audio was like all distorted and it was like demonic almost.
Oh, Bojangles wants to know, was the N64 the PS2 rival or was it the PS1?
It was the PS1 rival.
Yeah.
Technically both, because like they were still
PS2
making...
came out before GameCube.
Yeah, it did, and like this is very annoying with the keyboard. Come on, you little. This was finally I got him. This was the first, I think, game of this time where the characters, like, it was more than just character models. That, like, see how like Conker's like face changes with the environment.
Talking so much about butt showers. Okay.
That's a good question.
I wonder what you do on this channel on a regular basis. We're
gonna go. Actually, let's go to the comments here real quick because I want to like take a break from the game real quick. Oh yeah, let's bring on LLY though. Yo, wait, is he here? Oh, yo, what's up?
Yeah, thanks for adding me so quickly.
I sent the link in the thing. Actually, here I'm gonna even.
I did click the link.
All right, so we got self-made loves butt showers. Is that a thing? I don't know. All right,
they're all about the butt showers.
Just making my
like
rounds.
an enema. I think that's an enema.
An enema?
A butt shower?
I'm just really confused. Like, don't you wash your butt normally when you're in the shower? When Jay went AFK, someone called him, beeped him because they didn't want to miss him. You know, I said that to somebody one time. Like, I was like, it was a while ago. I think it was like a coworker. I like gave them my number. I was like, yeah, just so you have it. If you want to, like, you know, you can call me, beat me if you want to reach me. And they're like, what?
I wish beepers were still a thing because that would make that a lot more, you know, salient.
Good point. Good point. Butt shower. If they page him, it's okay. Yeah, I still use a pager.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I have one. Do you guys remember, like, long back in the day, we had to, like, page Dad at work, like in the 90s, to, like, ask if we could order pizza? Like,
He'd probably be so thrilled.
but, like, I'm saying, like, that was, like, the thing in the 90s because we wanted to get pizza on, like, Friday night. But we had to, like, ask Dad first.
Doctors still have pagers. Some of them.
Like an actual, like, pager, not like a pager, like, not like an app that, like, pages you, an actual physical pager.
No, like the code team, like not all doctors have them, but like there are doctors that still have pagers.
I'd be like, are they like just like, do they like not use smartphones too? Like, because I would think that would all be done.
They use smartphones for pages, what I'm saying, but like for emergencies, like the code team of doctors has actual beepers.
That's really interesting to know. So
I don't know why that is. I rarely see the code team, but
I would like be like, okay.
But like you got to factor, I would have to figure it has to do with how quickly they're getting the message and where, you know what I mean? Because like you could get 1 million pages at the same time, and like they probably want those people that are responding to emergencies to, like, you know, see the important stuff faster.
Filter the important stuff. Like, well, that's true. Cause imagine like you were like, it was like a smartphone, and like someone was like coding, right? And they're like, "Oh, sorry, I had notifications turned off." My
because
bad.
It's not like TV. It's not like TV anymore. Like they don't call it overhead. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like how back in the day they'd be like code whatever to room what. I mean, I guess they do that in the emergency room, but the long and the short of this is they still do use beepers in some capacity. Not Bob beepers.
That is interesting though. So some doctors, you can actually call them or beep them if you want to reach them, basically.
And our
this is what I'm talking about with this mouse here, like all this like excessive like blood just for the sake of making this game like this. And he's still blinking when his head lands.
The real question.
That of course it had to be a fart joke.
Does anyone still use Bob's beepers?
Oh yeah, Big Bob's beepers. Listen, that was the big beeper name back in the city.
Was that is that a Hey Arnold reference?
That is absolutely a Hey Arnold reference. Hang on, we're gonna stop here for a second. So yeah, that is definitely a Hey Arnold reference, and like given it Hey Arnold, it was definitely based on New York City, but they never like said it. It was just the
I think
city.
it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be like a mashup of different cities.
Was it?
I get some Chicago.
Yeah, I'll Google that shit right now for you.
Please do, because like I've always like wondered about that. I always thought it was based on New York City, but maybe that's because we lived near New York City. I'm just like, yeah, it's always about us. Isn't that a squirrel? Yes, it is. It is a squirrel. It's that's Conker, Carolina. We're playing this game. So what for those of you who don't know what this is Conker's Bad Fur Day. And this is a game that came out in 2001, and they took like a children's like cartoon character and like turned it into an adult game, and it's pretty funny.
Okay, so Hey Arnold, the city is based on Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, and Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see the Brooklyn part. I mean, I've never been to Seattle, but like,
don't go there. It's where Macklemore's from. Pretty sure.
Oh boy! So they have good thrift shops there, or like?
It's what it's known for.
Well, Macklemore at least resides there. I don't know if he's from there.
Yeah, Jay does know that CCR has a YouTube channel. It's like what he watches all day when he's supposed to be working.
I actually just reviewed it recently. I just did a review of her YouTube channel recently.
This is why we can't have people work from home.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I watch a video or two here and there, all right?
Christy Carlson Romano is not even better than Hillary Duff. So. I said it.
Yeah, she is definitely better than Hillary Duff. Like,
no, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's
yeah,
not.
Was Christy Carlson Romano in the Lizzie McGuire movie? I mean, she might have been. I don't know.
No, but she should have been. Okay, she should have been.
You could tell me yes, and I wouldn't know. But
was Christy Carlson Romano in Cadet Kelly?
Yes.
Yes, she was actually with Hillary Duff.
Yeah, but she wasn't as good. Hillary Duff should have won the Oscar for that, I swear.
She didn't even get a nom?
No, I just made Conker another $100. You know, if you had just like I made Conker $100 there, and he said he's gonna get tanked tonight. Looks like the round's on me. But
after
I'm like,
what you told me about Christy Carlson Romano, they should have just called that movie Cadet Jelly. She's so just jealous.
That's pretty good, Cadet Jelly, because she's jelly of Hillary Duff's career.
And Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I still think Shia's a dick, but
you can be more than one thing. Like, you can be a good actor and a dick.
And be a dick. Yeah, a lot of
in fact, most of them are.
That's true.
Yeah, it's kind of like par for the course. Like that's Christian true. Bale. Christian Bale's a great actor, but
wait, Christian Bale's a dick?
You ever see when he's flipping out on that set guy?
No.
Look it up. That shit's crazy. It's literally like a 5-minute thing where he's just saying how this guy fucked up.
So he wasn't even acting in American Psycho?
I don't know, man. There's a guy who's fucking with the lighting. I can't even remember what movie it was. I think it was The Dark. Jamie, do you remember this? I mean, Jay?
No, I don't.
You don't remember that? It was one of the Dark Knight movies. He's just flipping out on some guy who fucked with the set. I'll find it and send it.
Find it. We can even watch it on here. The paintbrush and the paint pot. Do you guys remember this?
No.
There's about to be a joke about inbreeding. And it's pretty fun. I still use this one to this very day.
Speaking of which, I can't believe you never saw Life with Derek.
Heard
about it?
I remember the theme song. It was This is Life with Derek. That's the only thing I actually remember about that.
Yeah, but they basically had to take the show off the air because it's why are we showing children this show about step siblings with insane sexual tension? It was when Disney was on their PG-13.
That seems oh, apparently we have a heavy. Anybody else hear an echo? Do you guys get an echo?
No, they said it was their echo.
Oh, gotcha. Is that a Nintendo game? Yes, this was on the N64.
How do I share something to here? How do
I have to. I think I have to give you the screen share.
I'll just send it to you then.
Yeah, just if you want to send it to me. I hope you get to the sunflower is definitely I think if anything would get this game banned nowadays, it's probably the sunflower. Do you guys remember the sunflower?
With the tits?
Yeah.
Can you say tits on YouTube?
I think we can say that. I think we'll be all right. So Joe, we will just for you, man, we will get to the sunflower part today. If I can play the game with the keyboard, but actually let's watch this part though, because there's a blatant joke about incest here. And I'm still laughing about it 20 years later. So let's watch this cutscene.
Stick my big foot right in your
I don't know what it like. Whenever somebody says like something extremely dumb, like, do you know who that politician Dianne Feinstein is?
Mhm.
Why is my keyboard not working? She said something like really stupid about not needing like armed security. She's like, "Oh yeah, when the shooter sees nobody else is armed, they'll just drop their gun."
They
And I
will.
was like, I wanted to like post like a meme with like a panel with Conker where he's like, "Were your parents related like before they were married?" My channel is gonna be banned tomorrow because of that. But
Carolina Dolce & Gabbana, you see what I did there? Says you can say tits, but you have to add for educational purposes.
tits for educational purpose. I'm
purposes.
gonna make that a charity. Tits for educational purposes. That's gonna be my charitable organization.
Hey, I mean, if I can write that off on my taxes, sure.
By the way, I'm probably gonna go like another half hour, so we got to get like up to this sunflower pretty soon.
What's on your agenda today?
We got to go visit somebody who's not feeling well. I'm just gonna leave it at there.
Oh,
So, come on. I need this. Where did the pitchfork go? He's like over here. Here. Chase me, you moron. We might not get to the sunflower today.
wow, way to disappoint everybody.
Mainly just Joe, but I know I'm a big disappointment to him anyway. Okay, I beat this guy, and now I'm pretty sure he makes a joke about. I'm pretty sure there's a suicide joke here.
It was abysmal, and you is a bastard, stupid bastard. Yeah, it sure is. So, what are you gonna do now? Kill yourself? Because that's what I recommend.
This will get memed somewhere, I'm sure. I don't think this could be made today. I really don't.
No.
I'm like the jokes in this game were like just. It was a different time. And like the thing is, like a lot of like parents bought this game for their kid, not realizing what it was because it was supposed to be like a parody of like the like cartoon platformer, and like then they were like horrified by what they saw, so like they had to like stop like making it, and they like stopped production, so it didn't like sell well, and it goes for like $100 on eBay now. Like you can kick the eyeball.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like this game just went like out of its way to like be gory, but like kind of like funny gore. Oh wait, can I not go that way?
You're not gonna sell it for $100?
I'm not, even though I got it for $9 in a thrift store.
They didn't know the value.
Oh, the Bee King. We are gonna get to talk to the Bee King though, Joe. So there's that. I know he talks about the sunflower. I always like this guy. Seems like a cool dude. Yeah. They must have had so much fun making this game.
Yeah.
But I'm actually really kind of the guy who basically designed this game, like basically apologized for making it. And I'm just
Why?
like, dude, yeah, because he's like, oh yeah, we know the game like offended a lot of people. I'm like, It's pretty lame, like, to apologize for like making something really funny.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
gotta figure like he probably still wants jobs, you know. So he probably had to do it.
It's not
Yeah.
like LLY apologizing for the outburst he had at Joanne's Fabrics.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, this is the
Joanne
part about
knows
the
what she did.
sunflower. Hold up. This is the sunflower.
I don't care. Couldn't fit in the thing anyway. You see that fat shit? Bitch. Nah, bitch, it's mistakes of a bum.
Well, anyway, I gotta go now.
You're like the rest of them. I ain't gonna tell you about the big-breasted babe.
So, big what?
Thought that might have got your attention. She's lovely. That's why the wife kicked me out. All I want to do is pollinate them. Oh, she's got stigmas like you wouldn't believe.
What do you mean? I thought you said you had big.
Yeah, over there, behind us.
Hang on a second. Well, she's a sunflower.
Yeah, what did you expect to do? You're the sunflower with big breath. I'm a bee. Stupid bastard.
Okay, let's not get offended.
Sorry. You gotta help me out, buddy. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, what's in it for me?
Gosh.
But I said you were begging.
Yeah.
What does that mean, sussed him? Is that like a British slang?
Probably.
Yeah. I
Never
don't know.
really. Let's go to the comments here. Never made today. I'll make those jokes. Yeah, like that's the thing. I'm just gonna say it. If the video gets taken down, it is what it is. Let's see. I didn't ask for it as a kid because it was embarrassing asking for a game with adult humor. I definitely wanted this game when I was a kid, but I'm pretty sure like Dad said no until I found it in a thrift store. It was like $9. And Joe asked Jay to look at Discord after this. Oh God, do I even want to know?
No.
Do I even want to know? Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do the. Let's see here.
Rough Riders anthem.
Rough Riders anthem. Good old Teddy Roosevelt. All right, let's continue. Anyway, just for Joe, let's do the part with the sunflower. He just wants to pollinate her. I mean, that's to be fair, that's what bees do, right?
Some of them.
Some bees just sting people and die. So
That's true. That's
Oh.
true.
Sorry, said he wants to. Some of them stigmas. I'm quite sure. That's it straight. But
Go away. Ooh, that big tail of yours is far too tickly.
I thought you said you weren't going to get to the sunflower.
I said we're gonna just for Joe. We're gonna get to the part with the sunflower.
You like that?
For Joe Biden?
No, just Joe, the thumbs up master. He is the master of thumbs up.
They already won the Senate. You don't need to get to the sunflower for Uncle Joe.
I was telling before how so Joe's channel was Thumbs Up Master, and I followed him like 10 years ago. And one day, like, I subscribed to him probably like 10 years ago, and then one day saw he was doing like a live stream and popped in, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. The guy who made like videos that got like thousands of views like 10 years ago about Banjo Kazooie, like does full on live streams now, and it's a really good channel. So shameless plug out there. Definitely check it out. It's just Joe, J-O. So and this is the part where I think you have to like find the bees to tickle the sunflower. can I do if I go in this way? Use your radar. That's what I love about this game, though. Just these like stupid little like jokes that actually like make sense, but they're actually like it's pretty funny. I do want to do the bees though. Oh, here's more bees. Forgot how many bees you have to like bring over there.
Have you given your viewers a bulk update yet?
Well, I'm actually cutting right now a little.
Oh, he's cutting.
You're going through that emo kid phase.
I can still cut and still hit the 3 hundo bench. I'm pretty confident in that, to be honest.
If you're cutting, what's your opinion of all time low?
All time low.
No, all time low is not music to cut yourself to. Come on, man. You're thinking like My Chemical Romance.
Oh, we're going there.
So
I think
if
we're
you're
really
cutting
trying to
now,
get
what's
this.
your opinion of Jane's addiction?
And what's your opinion of James Blunt while we're at it?
I don't even know who that is.
Figure it out.
Well, you clearly didn't have the same art teacher I did in 7th grade.
Well, actually, that guy
Played
would
that
make
album
me
every
wanna,
day.
that guy would make me want to like do
I had a
some
really cool
self-harm.
art teacher in 7th grade, actually.
You know, isn't he the one who sings "You're Beautiful"?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Is
guy
he-
would make me want to hurt
The guy in
myself.
the falsetto.
Does he like cut himself or something?
No.
No, he makes people want to when he sings, though.
I don't think that guy's like that bad.
He is no fucking Nora Jones, and you know that.
Help me out here.
Nora Jones is pretty smooth.
I'm gonna do it.
Hey, wait, didn't I do this cutscene already?
I'll make you a bit straight.
I don't know.
Go away.
Pretty sure I
I'm not
did
paying
this
attention.
already.
You're far too
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm trying to make my coffee, you know. Shout out to Cafe Bustillo for the channel. If you want to sponsor us, you know, we're here.
Yeah, I'll actually drop the I'll drop the link in the chat if anybody else wants to like join this, by the way.
Are you saying that we're boring or something? That we
Yeah.
don't have it?
Just if anybody else wants to. All right. Well, Joe says most emo band is Bright Eyes. I actually don't know that band. Most
I feel like I
emo
listen to some of
band.
that stuff.
that big, long hair.
I think
I never
that's
really
pretty
got into like
subjective,
the
Joe.
emo.
I think that's pretty subjective.
You like that.
Most emo bands.
I don't know. I heard that Joe's word is like law. So now Bright Eyes is the most emo band.
I mean, hey, to be fair, like Joe's been on YouTube for a long time. He's
Yeah.
got street cred. Like he was making like viral videos back like 10 years ago. Probably more now, actually.
All right. So,
I definitely did this already in the game, just like took it away.
you're playing a 20-year-old game. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I'm playing a 20-year-old game and playing it on an emulator, so there's that.
Oh, you're not playing it on N64?
Mm-mm.
No, I'm playing this on an emulator. I'm playing this with a keyboard, by the way. That's why I keep
Why would
messing up.
Why would you do that?
Because the new TV I got to buy a composite to HDMI adapter, so I can't even like play my the actual N64 right now. So I downloaded an emulator just to play this.
Go to any dumpster and just find an old shit TV
Mhm.
to connect it to.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be playing it like with my phone facing the TV, and it's just gonna look like doo doo.
What's harder, playing it with a keyboard or with your phone facing the TV?
Playing it with the keyboard, but I mean, like it's a better like stream quality that way, you know.
Fuck your fans, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you sound like Shia LaBeouf right now. Fuck everybody.
I thought Shia LaBeouf was pretty philanthropic. He's just, you know.
I don't know. He's kind of a dick.
Look, all I'm
I mean,
saying.
you don't know that. You never met him personally.
All
Maybe
I'm
I did.
saying is you can make fun of those Transformer movies as much as you want. If I told you it's $750K for the first one, $5 million for the second, $15 million for the third, would you do it?
I would have to, but
He wouldn't feel good about himself.
I wouldn't feel good about it. Put it that way.
For all you Entourage fans in there, you know, that's literally the equivalent of like when they're asking Vince to do Aquaman.
All right, that's another set of B's.
Look, everybody has their price.
It's just like you could say, like, why would he sign up for the second and the third one? That's because his contract just got so much more lucrative as they went along. Well, how would you say no? You're like, I mean, not that he probably wasn't already set for life, but you're just even more set for life after that.
Yeah, LLY would star in Transformers for a Danimals.
I would.
A Danimals?
For Danimals.
That's like such a random thing. Why a Danimals of all things?
I don't know. He likes Danimals, okay?
You don't like? You guys don't like those?
He likes children's yogurt.
You don't like?
If it doesn't have a cute animal on it, he's not going to eat it.
I actually have Go-Gurt in my fridge right now. I'm not even joking about that.
I actually used to, like, when I worked days, I actually would have Danimals for breakfast. No fucking lie.
Yeah, no cap. All the Danimals.
That's not even slander. That is actually just true. They're not bad. It's like it's literally the same thing as Go-Gurt. It is the exact same thing.
Because the thing
Well,
is, like,
Go-Gurt comes in a tube, and Danimals comes in like a little like.
It's the exact same yogurt. They're both made by Yoplait though. Like, come on, who are we kidding?
I'd argue that the shape of the thing you're eating it out of is important.
I mean, like, it makes it like easier to like do other stuff if it's like in a tube. Okay, this is the part where, like, using the keyboard makes things.
You could the handheld. The Danimals are handheld too.
Yeah, but they're not like in like a squeezable tube. Like,
yeah, but like you can just drink.
They're in a bottle.
The squeezable tubes are designed for children. Like,
Danimals are designed for children. They have little cartoon animals on them.
Listen, if it makes life easier, then why not?
Fun fact: I once stole a Danimal like from one of the grocery stores where we used to live, where we were all there, and Mom got like super pissed at me and made me apologize to someone at the store. But I was really thirsty.
You a thief.
I was really thirsty.
Yogurt.
I was really thirsty though.
Just change your. You should just change your StreamYard name to the Yogurt Thief.
You know what my fantasy football name is now?
What?
Herschel Walking on Sunshine.
That's great.
And you know what my picture is? You know what my picture is?
What?
It's the one where he's like showing the badge to the lady in the debate.
Herschel Walker.
Have you seen that where he pulls the badge out and she's like, "You can't have any props in here."
No.
Friends, yesterday. You know, he's probably so concussed he thinks a runoff is so you can get drafted again.
I mean, we have had athletes represent us in politics before. Look at Great Britain. Sebastian Coe was in Parliament.
Is that right?
Yeah, Sebastian Coe was in Parliament for a while.
Was he good at it? Because he's not a good IAAF president. He's dog shit at that.
No, not really. I mean, well, I wouldn't know because I don't really like know British politics that well.
But you can read what like people's opinions are.
Like what kind of stuff he tried to pass, right?
He's a pretty bad president of the IAAF.
What does he do that's specifically like bad there? Let's stop and go to some comments for a little.
He's not making the sport better. That's their job. Like he's done nothing. Like he's done nothing to make it more watchable. He's done nothing. You know. You should be able to gamble. This you could save this for another podcast, but you should be able to gamble on the sport. That's one thing that they could make a lot of money. Like if you were able to bet at the site.
Right. Hey, we've got Self-Made in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Came here to show some support.
Appreciate that. What are you up to, man?
Nothing, just trolling. You know me.
Keep trolling.
Trolling.
Keep
Hey, man. Jay, how old are you?
I am 32.
Okay, so you remember The Cure. So that's
Robert Smith and everything. Like,
yeah, the precursor to emo. That's the true ones right there.
Yeah. Like the I'll stop the world and
Everyone knows that was Rascal Flats.
No, that was the Cure. Before it was Rascal Flats, it was the Cure.
That was Bowling for Soup, actually.
Bowling for Soup did a cover of it. Yeah.
Bowling for Soup did cover that song for the Sky High soundtrack. Fun fact.
For the Sky High movie.
Yeah, I remember that movie. That was actually, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually kind of a good movie.
The movie he was looking for where dude went off was Public Enemies with Johnny Depp. When he goes off on set.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy tirade. It's literally like 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, the guy that he ended up going off was doing a lot of dumb crap on set.
Count that. I like I said, I think Christian Bale is an excellent actor. That doesn't change anything. But you have to figure he's probably a little bit like he's got to be a little bit of an ass. Like,
yeah.
He was gonna beat the crap out of that guy if they didn't take him off the set.
Which guy was he gonna beat up?
It was like a lighting guy.
Guy.
He kept he was jumping in front of the camera, doing all kinds of like weird crap. He was doing it the whole movie.
I can see why he wanted to kick the crap out of him. I mean, if he was like being Christian Bale like a Christian Bale's like a method actor, right?
Yeah, he stays in character.
That's what like a lot of people say on that whole thing is that like that's probably part of it too. But,
I like the Dark Knight trilogy. I really did. I know there's a lot of
Christian.
What is it?
Bale is easily top 3 actors of this time period.
Yeah,
I can't find 3 actors that are better than him.
I mean, like the only thing, the only part was like some parts that were like over the top, like where's Rachel? Where is she? Like that became kind of like a meme in itself. But it's Rachel.
Where's Rachel? Hey, who's your other top 3 actors, dude?
Top 3 actors. Well, here you can go first. LLY.
Well, that's what I was saying. I can't even really think of that, like, but I would say Bale is definitely better than like Damon. He's better than McConaughey. Like, he's better than all those guys. Like, I don't know who would be number 1.
What about like Liam Neeson, bro?
Oh yeah,
he's not number 1. Liam Neeson's like top 20.
Oh, you know who's really good? Harrison Ford is really good.
I was gonna say Harrison Ford. He's still one of the top paid actors.
That's good. I mean, because he is definitely no good at flying planes.
No, he's not.
Did you guys see that when he almost like crashed his plane into a Boeing 747?
No.
Yeah, that was during the shooting of. He was flying his plane in to go with Star Wars when the new trilogy. Which the new Star Wars is complete trash.
Maybe Tom Hanks.
Yeah, well, that's just a franchise that's been ruined by like, well, let's just say what it is. Disney ruined it.
Yeah.
At the point
Star
that they
Wars
brought J.J. Abrams on, if you thought it was going to be good, you were just going to be disappointed.
Guys, the bees. I did all that, and the bees are not even with me anymore. This is the part. Self, have you played this game?
No, man, but I heard about it. I never got to play it. I was too much of a GoldenEye guy.
GoldenEye was amazing.
Yes.
GoldenEye was the game back in the day. That was
We got to do a tournament. Me and you, dude. One shot, one kill. But I
Yep,
pick
we'll-
odd job dibs.
Golden guns on complex.
Yeah,
Hot job.
Remember,
Odd Job
remember
was
how
broke.
cheap Odd Job was?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how I'd always play it.
That was the one time where it benefited you to be a gig of manlet.
You remember when we play? You remember when we play Halo, and I would just hide and veer the camera at the bottom, so it'd just be like completely black. So you couldn't even
Dude,
screen
you're
watch
just such a
behind me.
dick. You're
Dude,
such a
the thing
dick.
about that game, dude, it was so clunky.
GoldenEye?
No,
Or,
Halo. I thought Halo was
yeah,
trash.
the first
you couldn't-
Halo.
You couldn't even use the map to find the other person in that one. I think.
Yeah.
No, it had radar. I'm about to do the sun. This is the
Yeah, but you
sunflower.
like,
So let's
you
go to the.
I think you gotta let Joe on.
Well, we have Joe with us today. What is up?
Hey,
What is up? We are just for you. We got to the part that you requested here. Actually.
ooh,
Yep. All right, you guys ready to see? We're gonna see some sunflower
Some
tits
tits for educational
Tits for
purposes?
education. Yep, that's what it is.
Damn, look at the tits on that sunflower.
Words I never thought I'd hear on a live stream.
The lonely incel bee wants to pollinate.
It's the Chad B King versus the Virgin Conker.
What is that face?
oh yeah, that's
You got sex modes going on in there. Damn.
Ew. What?
well. I'm glad I put on the camera during this part.
Right? Because I love that. This is what I call a platform game. Wait. This is how we got to get the money here.
How old were you when you got this game?
I want to say 15 or 14
Oh, okay.
because I remember I asked for it when I was younger, but Dad was like, "No."
Yeah.
So this is how I got to get the money up here. Whoa! Oh shit, that hurts you.
Dude, you legitimately are bouncing off her breast, dude.
Yeah, you heard him. It's a platform game, dude.
Now you're gonna make me play this game. You know that, right?
Yeah, you gotta like everybody needs like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think this would be like makeable today. I really don't.
Can you imagine the nerves of the guy before he like pitched this idea?
Yeah, well, Nintendo already had like their qualms about it. They were like, "Wait, you want to make what?" And then like finally, because it was Rareware and they made like the best games for like the '90s. I mean, like I know, like that's where that's like Joe's thing because he's like streamed like the new Banjo Kazooie mod and everything. Which, by the way, like Mark Turco is like freaking amazing. Like he's just made like the best like Banjo Kazooie mods. He's made a game that came out in 1998, like still like playable with fresh content today. Like it's so dope. How is that new mod, by the way? I saw you were playing like what was it, Gruntsylvania?
Yeah, Gruntlevania. It's pretty neat. There's some surprises in there that I really enjoyed.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Banjo is my favorite N64 game. I gotta say that. Like, I need to get
It's
some
up
health
there.
before I actually die. I gotta get some health before I die from sunflower tits.
Yeah. Why are you so bad at this?
Because I'm
Why are
playing
sunflower
using the
tits?
keyboard.
Why are sunflower tits so toxic? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had to give my
Conker is
controller
like-
to a friend when I was playing this at his house or at my house. I forget which. And he did it like in one try.
The thing is,
Wow.
like, too, that this game is like actually like from a gameplay and like graphics perspective was like one of the best like N64 games. Like the graphics were really good for the. I think this was the first game that didn't have distance fog. Like, notice there's no like all the objects and like the distance are fully rendered.
Right.
Yeah.
and like it had full voice acting. Like this used like the game's like memory to like capacity. I just want to get like the probably gonna like stop a little after this, but I definitely wanted to do like this part. But yeah, this was like the thing is like they like, and I think it was actually the last game on N64 because it came out in 01.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were working on it since
There you
like
go, Jay. Work that rack. There you go.
Oh, I think I got it.
Oh, you
All
did
right.
Whoa.
it. Good
This
job,
is
bud.
the face self-made that our little friend in the basement makes when he sees idiots willing to spend money on a book about sperm. That's the
Closet,
exact
man.
face.
You know, man. You know.
You know
Closet,
what I'm
man.
trying to say, man, is like you got to hug in front of a tree, man.
Tip to tip with another man, but it's not gay.
My God, that was so LLY and CCR is mid. I got to show you that one. You know, like the dude with the dreadlocks who like just says really dumb shit all the time. He made like a cult now where two men who live in who it specifically says live within driving distance of one another must hug in front of a tree. It's a branching ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
and it's valid in the eyes of the Sky Father.
Oh, the Sky Father. Yeah.
So then
I don't know.
you get your initials written with your. It's a dude marriage, basically. Let's be honest here, Jay. It's two guys getting married. There's rings and bracelets that are involved. Then you dip your hand in soil, and then
That's right. 'Cause I'm like, when I heard the thing about the bracelets, I'm like, so we're making like friendship bracelets now. I'm like, is this like a 15-year-old like sleepover? Like what is this? You know what I mean?
Is that what
Like,
you used to do when you were 15?
yeah, totally making friendship bracelets. Oh shit, it's this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna get the pitchfork down, and that'll be like my
that sounds like what people say when I walk into chat rooms. Oh shit, this guy.
oh shit, this guy. But yeah, it's a dude marriage. But they can't like
Dude marriage.
all this guy does, right, is he makes videos like talking about how like everybody's in the closet. Like because I've said that like his ideas are bad, he like says that I'm in the closet. And like they did a
Jay
video.
made a drinking game. This is the epic thing. Jay made a drinking game called The Closets, and then Black v Silver ran with it and made it a drinking game. So there's a whole video about it. So every time the dude says closets, which is like I think over 68 times, you have to take a shot.
You have to take over 68 shots?
You'd be dead. You'd be dead within 5 minutes because it's
Yeah,
just like
dude.
in the closet. You see, they're in the closet, and they've got a closet within the closet, and that's where they're keeping the closet.
Portable closet.
I'm holding the closet. Hold the closet hostage.
Dude, did you see his new video he just put up?
No, I don't. I mean, like, I don't really like watch him. I
He
saw the
He's
seeds
building
of
a social. No, he's building a social media site, and he needs PHP coders to come in. So he's asking for more money and free sweat equity.
The hell?
Yeah.
My favorite. Well, he made a video game that was called like Show Enough Rivals, but the frame rate was like 10, so I was calling it Slow Enough Rivals because like it looks like slower than like actually like slower than an actual NES game.
Yeah, it looks like the elderly fighting each other.
Yeah, like because it's like you can't have a fighting game needs to be like lightning fast. You know what I mean? Like, okay, the camera in this game is really bad. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like I was like, how is this a fighting game?
You don't usually pay
part
elderly
of
people
me-
to fight each other?
Part of me refuses to believe this is not trolling.
I think he's really serious, bro. I really do. Like, I'm not saying it because I have a gripe against that whole crew now. I really think from his Fiverr, where if ask me any question 25, ask me for an hour 65.
That's right. He wants $25 to answer a question.
Then 65 for an hour, and then 160 for like 2 hours or something. I don't know, something really weird and odd. And then the Paw Perfect Scoop, man. You got to tell him about the Paw Perfect Scoop.
Oh yeah, the $82 cat scooper. This guy wants $82 for a cat litter scooper because it's a special 3D printed cat litter scooper that apparently does so much more than a normal cat scooper does. That, and he's like trying to justify, like, oh well, because everybody's like, why couldn't I just buy a cat litter scooper like from the dollar store? You know, I can get like, you know, like 2 for like $1 at like Dollar Tree. And he's like, well, you see, this one was 3D printed, you know, so
In America.
I have to. And I'm like, I don't know. Here's maybe a smart business idea. Don't invest in a product that costs a lot more to manufacture than you can sell it for.
Exactly. Remember, he was trying to shame people.
Like, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm
He was
like,
shaming people because he was like, "This is American made. Help a brother out that's making it in America. It's not Chinese based." Remember?
well, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? Right? Why don't we actually go into Hold the Truth Hostage's literal closet? Oh, your bird is here. What's up? What's his name?
Stands.
Stands.
Multiple stands.
Like Undertale stands.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Like STANZ.
SAN.
SA. Oh, okay.
Sans. Comic Sans.
Are you going to be awake tonight, Jay, for the Black Pill Bachelorette? They got Grace Thorpe on.
Oh, well, that sounds like a Thorpe good time. I don't know. I guess I have to go soon. But
has anybody here seen the Thorpes? Like, Jay, you got to tell them, man. This is the cringiest shit you can watch on YouTube. The Thorpes.
Well, I haven't watched. To be honest, I haven't watched much of it yet, so I don't like know 100%. I think this is going to be like the stopping point. I'm just going to get this like pitchfork down and get to this Terminator reference, and then we're gonna end this stream. But yeah, let's talk about the Thorpes. Did we just lose? We lost LOY. Oh no.
Nah, you didn't lose him. He left.
This stream wasn't cool enough for him.
He's got better things to do, man. He's got Danimals to buy.
So isn't the Thorpes just like it's like a family, right? And they like a
Catholic family, they say, which I don't believe they're even Catholic.
And they're like, I saw the thing where they were like crying on YouTube. Like that was a little bit.
Dude, I was like watching this, and dude, Ben made Grace cry because she's acting too slutty, and then he's always berating Courtney. Courtney was on there. What was it, 2 weeks ago, and was like, I snorted heroin and it was really great. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Like, and they're supposed to be like this tradcon Catholic family, and they're talking this crazy.
So, all right, so we've got the Thorpes. Isn't Grace Thorpe like not of age though?
She's 20.
Oh, okay. Because I thought a certain YouTuber got in trouble for like saying certain things to her that were not appropriate.
I don't consider you of age until you're at least like 25.
Well, according to Hold the Truth Hostage, you're a woman when you first menstruate. That's on his website for his cult. So isn't that like 12?
Yeah. Sometimes girls have their periods at 9, bro.
So again, like just an insane cult. But again, like
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure like most religions say that also.
Yeah, it just sounds like that kind of like a cult mentality.
I feel like you're jealous because you didn't start a successful cult.
You got me.
Damn, Jay, she caught us.
I'm not good. I'm not that good at grifting.
She caught us, man.
You guys want to see something? You guys want to see something really dope? By the way, you guys are like Cobra Kai, right?
Yeah.
Here comes the bragging.
No.
Yeah, here comes the brag. So my mother-in-law, shout outs to her, by the way, who is amazing. Got this signed by Ralph Macchio.
Oh.
What?
Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Got my signed picture of Ralph Macchio for all the Cobra Kai fans out there.
You gonna frame that?
I'm gonna get it framed. I have a picture of like we have like pictures of like obviously like us and everything, but I have a framed picture of Mike Tyson by our door. Which people, you've seen that one, right?
Yeah. I'm more of a Eagle Fang though, you know.
Eagle Fang was amazing. That was like that. I'm like I love that how like they troll everybody on that show. Like
Eagles don't have fangs.
The level of nostalgia trolling is like because that's why I like Cobra Kai because it's like cheesy, but it's like got the like nostalgia element. and they're like perfectly aware of like what they're doing.
Yeah, I think it's because like they commit to it. You know what I mean? Like they're
I've
not.
been
Well, there's so many people like around my age that grew up with it. We grew up with the original Karate Kid movies. You know what I mean? And it's like it is
Right,
nostalgic for me at 43 to watch that. I'm like, hell yeah, man, this is amazing.
right. Well, that's what I think. That's what they're like trying to like appeal to, because they know there was like a lot of us who like grew up with the original and everything. And they're like, it's cool how like they actually like don't retcon the plot or anything. Like it all picks up. Okay, like has everybody watched season 5? Can I do spoilers?
I didn't finish it.
Okay, then I won't. All right. Well, are you past the episode where like Mike Barnes is like brought back?
Who is that?
Oh,
The furniture
shit.
shop guy.
Huh?
The furniture shop guy.
Oh yeah.
How does
See-
hitting a bale of hay with a pitchfork cause it to go on fire? I don't get that, but
Now, where I get lost is Karate Kid 2 is when he went to Japan, or is it Karate Kid Part 3
No,
when he went to
that's
Japan?
2.
that was part 2 when he goes to Okinawa.
Yeah. And then Mike Barnes shows up in 3.
3. And Mike Barnes to me was like the most like terrifying thing. Check out this Terminator reference, by the way. But yeah, Mike Barnes to me was like one of the best like villains in that series, because like he just looked like a sociopath, like he looked terrifying. But they like, unless like something happens in season 5 that I haven't seen yet because I haven't finished it, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm Mike Barnes. I like do furniture now, and that's it. I don't really do karate anymore. But I haven't finished season 5 yet, so.
How have you not just like binge watched it at this point? Like I watched that.
I know,
season.
man.
There's so many things to watch. You get
That's
distracted
the
watching
best of
things.
it. That's the best of it.
Right. Right.
For some reason, I couldn't
Give me
watch the new season of Stranger Things. I just couldn't get into it at all.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
stopped
saying.
watching
There's so
that
many
after like the
things where-
second season.
Yeah, I fell off Stranger Things too. But it's like Netflix's most popular show.
I still haven't
Really?
watched Game of Thrones.
More than Cobra Kai though. More than Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, way more than Cobra Kai.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stranger Things is definitely their most popular.
That's absolutely there. That's like their.
Yeah, that's their bread and
that
butter.
was the- That was their first Netflix original thing to actually like take off.
No, well, kinda.
Well, what took
I
off
think-
before that?
Well, like in the early days of Netflix, when they were doing their original stuff, they had like Orange is the New Black and House of Cards.
Facts.
Those
You're right.
Those didn't come.
There was a
close
time
to
when
what
Netflix
what
was
Stranger
still good,
Things
yeah.
gross, though.
But no, Orange is the New Black was the most watched show on Netflix. It was one of the most watched.
Yeah, and they started like racking up awards, and it was like, oh shit, you actually can make like original stuff.
In total views, though, like I mean, Stranger Things has to be the most streamed thing they have on there.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
Avatar.
there's a
or Avatar: The
resurgence
Last
with-
Airbender.
The resurgence of Breaking Bad and then El Camino, they always keep surging on Netflix. Everyone goes back, and like all the newer kids that are coming up, dude, they end up watching that, and that's an epic one too. I bet you that's up there. And then when they
Breaking
did
Bad was
Breaking
actually
Bad.
the
Yeah.
first thing I. Breaking Bad was actually probably the first thing I ever binge watched.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, yeah, that makes sense actually. Because I guess most people probably didn't actually watch that like on AMC. They probably did watch it through Netflix. Because I
Yeah,
feel like it
and
didn't
then-
really start to gain traction like the general like population until it's like second or third season. So everyone was watching it from behind.
Look, Conker's
actually-
watching like me after leg day.
I actually liked Did you watch El Camino?
I did. I didn't like it
actually
that
liked-
much.
You didn't like it? Some people like it, some people hate it.
It was all right. I didn't like. think. Oh yeah, I gotta get this guy to jump in the water. I think. There we go.
Go Bills.
Yeah, you're watching the Bills today, right?
Yeah. And Kirk Cousins just threw a big pick, so Bills are starting to give the Vikings the business.
Bills are gonna be good this year, right?
They're good. They're not like they have some issues, but like
Don't we
people,
all?
a lot of people have them picked for the Super Bowl.
Cool.
It's snow. It appears to be snowing there. We're in there.
Yeah, you know who
And
ate
what-
dick the other night?
So,
Fucking Rangers. Oh yeah, can I say eat dick on YouTube?
I think you can. I
Yeah.
think you're
Here's the
good.
thing about hockey season, though. It's like 80 games.
It's
Like
Yeah, it's long as fuck.
Eat spotted dick. There you go. Keep it
you
English.
get your shit rocked, and it just doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
on,
like they
jump in
lost
the
to
water.
fucking Nashville. It's embarrassing.
I love like these like rareware bosses from like every game back in the day. Oh snap! He got me. See, Conker walks like me after leg day right now.
Hey, is Taylor Made Man still jacking with you?
See what I mean? I don't know if Joe is still with us, but like the camera angle in this game definitely like caused some issues.
Oh. Hey,
Yo, Jay, pay attention.
But do we got stuff in the chat?
This
No,
other-
I was asking.
sorry,
I was
still
asking-
here. Just dealing with my birds around here.
Oh,
I was
yes.
asking Jay if Taylor Made Man is still jacking with him.
Oh yeah, Taylor Made Man. Whatever. I don't even got time for that guy. He can only bench 225 9 times. I don't even got time for him anymore.
Dude, he's on gear and he had a dude. You did it 12 times. He was struggling to get it up 8.
Yeah. Well, now to be fair, I got it 10. I did 10, but still, he failed on like the 9th one. But I'm like, if you're on gear, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be telling people like, oh yeah, I'm on gear, and like have numbers like that. You know what I mean? Unless my bench was at minimum 315, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm on gear. Like I still have yet.
Let the record show that a 42-minute 10K is, or 48-minute 10K or whatever he was bragging about is dog shit. I'll go on the record. I'll stand by that.
What's up, Oscar? Welcome, my friend. Yeah, well, that is true. What for a 10K? What was your time? Like 32?
I'm
32, right?
I'm saying you.
Your audio
But
is
I'm
like
saying-
really bad, dude.
I'm saying 48-minute 10. You could walk that.
That's good. He's still
Yeah.
on like an iPhone 3.
He's on an iPhone 3. No, man.
I
if
also,
you're gonna be
I
on
also think that guy has a crush on.
Taylor,
Which is funny because like that's what they always claim. Like they always say that like that's how you feel about them. I'm just like, no, like just a 48-minute 10K isn't that good. I could probably train for like 3 weeks and do that. Like that wouldn't be that hard to do.
that's the thing, dude. They're like telling all these younger guys to get on TRT, like you
And
see.
they don't
it,
even have
dude.
good numbers. I'm like,
No,
yo,
I know.
what do you have to show for it? You can't even bench 300. Like get
Dude,
out
you know
of
who's
get out
the
of here
worst?
with that.
You know who's the worst with TRT? Is
Who?
Alex playing with fire. He looks like a skinny
He does
beanpole rail.
TRT.
Yeah.
At least Kevin Ray Wilder showed us a video of him benching 350. So I'll give him that. But like, has Alex like done any like fitness videos?
No, he's just got all the side effects of like he's like I'm on TRT, and then he's like losing all his hair. I'm like, yeah, you're getting all the side effects of it. But you're not going to the gym, bro.
And they all look like
I don't
they all look
I don't
like
understand
Mongols.
why you would do that if you weren't gonna like use it to like work out. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
I don't.
Well, look at Taylor, dude. He goes to the gym and he can't even like do 225 on a bench, man. Come on, man.
He's the
Yep.
Yo, what about the Huns though? You remember those guys?
Well, we got to get down to business if we're going
Business.
to defeat them. For
Yeah.
one,
Like I
That's-
think
that's-
I
I'm
think
always worried about the
TaylorMade's-
fucking Huns.
I
Huns
think
were a real
TaylorMade's,
problem
like,
back in the
business
day.
plan is pretty good though.
What's
Like,
pretty good?
you know, his business plan. He can keep taking roids, continue to resemble like different types of simian, and if things just go bad, he can work at the zoo.
All right, bro. You're wild right now.
I'd go to that exhibit.
I go to
Yeah.
that.
I'm actually
That
like
would be
I
more-
kinda-
That would be more a carnival sideshow thing, dude. Not the
Would you
same.
not pay to
Taylor
give him a-
Made, I think maybe we should lay off him. I think he's a little out there.
Off.
Yeah.
Are you saying the
It's
word
like-
off?
It's like, yeah, he's a little off. Where it's like withhold the truth. Like, for a while, I'm like, it has to be trolling, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't even think it's trolling. I think his aim is the same as like the basement cell. He just wants to like, he's like, let me find like the biggest idiots and like appeal my freaking merchandise to them, because if you scour the internet like through and through enough, you're gonna find a sucker eventually, right?
Yeah.
You
You're gonna
got to look really hard, man. Like
It's
these
not
days,
bad.
I
the
don't
internet's
really
a very
know about
intelligent
that.
place.
I don't really know about that, but
It's pretty highbrow.
absolutely so highbrow. Okay, this is
Well,
gonna be.
I have a weird theorized thing. Okay, here's my theory. Because you know how it's really hard for men to depart for money. Like, whenever we buy something, we use it and we use it up, right? And then if we buy a book, that book kind of becomes a part of us. That's where you get like this weird rational male shit and stuff like that. So for women, being the consumer base, you know, they can just spend thriftily. But for guys, dude, we think about a lot of things before we buy a tool set. You know what I mean? And that tool set will be with you for the rest of your life.
But yeah, for sure.
I don't know
I don't
if
even
that's
want to.
just like
I don't even
guys
want
or
to think
women.
about how
That's
much
just-
money I've spent on tools like over my lifetime. Like,
I'm just cheap, so you know.
Oh, you're super.
That's most males. Most males are cheap. So, but when you buy something, that thing's gonna last you, right?
I'm
I don't
about
know.
to
I
die.
don't know if
Yeah,
that's
I'm
just
dead.
gender exclusive or not, though. I think that's
I'm
more
dead.
of like a familial thing.
Look, this game just shows Conker. Like, let me just pause right here. The game literally just shows Conker like just floating on top of the water, lifeless. Like, this game was so savage.
I mean, didn't they also do that in Mario? Like he could drown.
Yeah, you could drown. You could drown in like Banjo Kazooie too. He'd be like, "Brrr," and it would just like it had like a full on like, oh, I never died yet.
In
We
The
never got
Sims, you
to.
could like kill your Sims and like starve your baby and shit.
Yeah, that's right.
God
That's
mode.
right.
Take all the
Hang on.
windows and doors out. Just trap them in a room.
No, I haven't
Where-
died
where
Take
yet.
where
the,
do you
the
rank
stairs
it?
out of the pool.
You get a
Where do
cutscene
you
in this
rank-
game when you die.
Where do you rank Conker in terms of rare games? Do you give it number one? Do you give Banjo Kazooie top billing?
Banjo's number one. Banjo's number one. But
You
Conker's
know
up
that.
there.
Oh, yo,
You think
can you
Ban-
play some Yoshi Story?
We'll do Yoshi's Story at some
Yoshi
point.
Story
Yeah.
slaps.
It actually does.
That is an underrated Nintendo 64 game, absolutely.
I would just want. Can you give me like the
Whoa,
soundtrack?
whoa, whoa,
for
whoa!
that?
Look at this brutal black pill right here, self-made. Aren't you a little short to be the Grim Reaper? Grim Reaper is a monolith.
I gotta figure out how to sign into Windows from my MacBook
Dude, it's so-
because I used to do that.
I always meme that part right there when somebody says something. I'm like, that's a good point. Well made.
Well, you know, like I'm a little different than the other black pillars because, dude, I think the height pill is just so off, dude. I don't even believe in that. And I'll tell you another thing I don't believe in. Because if you go back, and I'm going to clip this, I'm going to make a video out of this about facing LMS. Remember when he did go on the Basement Dwellers stream, and he was talking about looksism, and it was all about Tinder and online, right? So how they transgress that in real life without body and everything else and personality is really odd to me. And then Wheat Waffles ran with it and just is grifting so much money off of that. Off of a theory.
Yeah, I think he is a bit of a grifter too.
But think about it, Jay. That was only for Tinder. That look stuff was only for Tinder, and they put it into IRL.
Well, we've addressed that plenty of times too. We did a stream on this channel where we presented studies from there were some from the American Library of Medicine. There's one like a top university in Brazil did with like 500 couples that showed that like MHC complex, which is conveyed through your natural body odor. So not just wear a cologne, bro, but like your natural body odor conveys your immune system makeup, and human beings tend to seek the opposite of our own immuno makeup because it gives you the most viable offspring to defend against pathogens, right? They're going to be resistant to the most, and the time you're most likely to die other than in old age is when you're an infant. So in order to have like viable offspring, people tend to seek out the opposite. But the problem is a factor like that isn't present when you're on the internet. You only have looks to go off of, right?
Yeah.
So it becomes an inherently flawed experiment. But you have actually LLY, you have the most medical knowledge here. So why don't you educate us on that one?
Well, I can't really speak to any of that stuff. The point I was gonna make is that like if you frame anything based on like Tinder is gonna be way more looks intensive than even like Hinge. Like, you know, like it really depends on what you're using, right? Like I haven't really used like you know, any of those like online kind of things like the other ones, but like I would imagine that would have a different like value to like if you just frame everything like people who are going on Tinder, like, you know, that's a very different
It's
age
made for a
demographic
specific end user. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And
not
they've
even just
done
the
studies.
user, but like the age group is gonna be like, you know, college, like early college.
No, it's
kids
not.
to, like,
Believe it or
people
not,
that
no,
are, like,
no, it's not. No, it's not. According to Statista, it's actually like women in their late. It's more women in their late 30s, which when you make
Yeah.
sense.
you don't
just
think
who's
that would
looking
be
for a
like
hookup.
Hinge and Bumble?
It's all of them kind of crafted into one.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. Let's go to some of these comments. Jay, do you agree with Chad Pillars that most women are only dating Chads? No, and that's been proven demonstrably. I love how this was a gaming stream and this turned into like a whole like black pill like debate almost.
You
But
have many videos on all of these addressing
right. So people are gonna and I took a poll on my channel the other day, like what kind of content do you want to see, and I think gaming was actually the least popular. Black pill debate and discussion was
Well, I'll have to send you the study that Popular Science did to confirm what you're talking about with the smell and the immunity, because Popular Science did a whole video about that.
Did they?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. They kind of buried it, but I'll find it.
Please do, because I actually do remember learning about it in health class when I was a kid. And it's funny because like I'd forgotten about that, and then my wife was the one who brought it up. She's like, "Well, what about like the immuno attraction?" I'm like, the process via the olfactory system, and I was like, "Oh snap!" Like I remember learning about that like in health when I was a kid.
That's
Well,
true. When
like,
she first met you, she's like, "Damn, you smell like you've been exposed to everything."
Yeah, pretty much.
Our kids will be so fucking healthy.
But you know what,
But
Jay,
that's not
too,
even
you
so
gotta
much
put
like-
into context that they don't even put psychology into this. There is
Well,
a
yeah.
psychology component where like people, like if they're a trauma-based person, they're gonna pick other trauma-based people. The dysfunction is real. So there's a lot of bro science that they don't really talk about the real science in this. Why people pick who they pick.
Well,
Right,
you have to think
behavior
the social
in the
psychology
psychological component.
trumps. You have to think the social psychology trumps the biology more. Like you take any like social psychology class and they talk about
Yeah.
attraction, they're gonna say the number one cause for like people that are like dating or married is like proximity to each other.
Yeah, I
That's
just
true.
was
Most
on.
people wind up with who, like either like a coworker or like someone they're in school with.
Right,
Dude,
right.
I just
A lot of
went
people,
on
like,
stream.
They lived on the same dorm. They lived in they were roommates, neighbors, coworkers, etc., etc.
I went on stream with Sub. He's called Mr. Slave, and he was over on Ashley's stream, And I had to break it down because the girls were like, "Why do you do this?" and all this other stuff. And I like broke it down. Like I'm like, dude, because I said, "Tell me about your childhood." Like I'm not trying to play psychologist here, but just tell me about your child. My dad used to beat me. My mom would throw me in front of my dad. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, this is starting to make sense. I said, you need. He's like, but there's no studies on this. Like it's trauma. Why don't you look into psychology and trauma? And then like I have a weird theory. And I asked her, I said, hey, how many of your subs are affluent men of power? She said 90% of the guys that come to her.
That's like a known thing, though, that it's
Yeah.
like these wealthy CEO type guys are into that type of thing.
Yeah,
but
they were
that's not
giving
even-
girls their
that's not
credit
even-
cards. They were
that's
giving
not
their
even
credit
just
cards
people
to go
with
on
trauma,
Twitter
though. Like,
and spend like $400,000 off their bank account and then like shame them live in front of the whole Twitter crowd. This has been an ongoing thing.
That's not even a trauma thing, though. That's also like social psychology. If you poll men and ask them what they value, and you poll women and ask them what they value, like
Yeah.
that
I'm
whole
not-
paternal like economic
It sounded like
thing,
I was
women are gonna value
conflating
that
it,
more
but
than men.
yeah, I'm not trying to conflate the both. There's base trauma, but then there is the power dynamics where these guys are very powerful men and they want to feel not powerful. And this is why they end up in that 90% bracket to get like becoming a sub.
Because I'm about done with this game. By the way, we'll finish this another time. But
I'm also just dating myself on all these things because I haven't taken a social psychology class since like 2016, and that's about where any of my knowledge of this stems from. So
What he means to say is that he's dating himself right now. He's all about self-care. So
I'm a big Megan
on that self-improvement grind.
Hell yeah.
He's the only one that knows how to make himself feel enjoyed and loved.
That's it. Let's look at this one. Interesting discussion about Cult Man in this. Sorry, birds are chirping. Yeah. Well, Joe, I will send you a link to that channel if you want some good entertainment. But that makes,
at some point, do a reaction video to the Christian Bale thing because you would enjoy that. I sent it to you earlier.
Let me just check. Did you texted it to me or?
Yeah, watch it later. Don't. You probably got.
We'll do a reaction to that at some point. We could always do that on like the next stream too. I'm about to end this one, but why don't we? I know Oscar is here. Let's talk to Oscar quick before we head out. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing?
I just hopped on because I was curious what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, we're just playing some Conker and talking about the cults and all that good stuff.
Okay.
What's up with you?
I'm just chilling, bro. By the way, I have a question though.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you went back to your workout, right? What are you doing? Powerlifting or what?
I'm just trying to hit the 315 bench right now. The squats, I got to like lay off a little bit because I pulled a hamstring a couple of weeks ago. I pulled it twice this year already, so I'm going more like late with the squats, but definitely trying to hit the 315 bench, but stuck at 290 right now.
Damn,
that's not bad. We'll take it.
Yeah, it's close. It'll get there soon. I've hit like a little plateau, but like again, like there's been like life events going on recently, so I haven't like put the most like intensity into it as of late. Like I was just at the point where I hit probably the best one lately was I hit 225 for 10 reps, so that was pretty good.
Do you not put the signed picture of Ralph Macchio up at the gym to motivate yourself?
That's a great idea. That's a 1,000 IQ right there. I gotta put. I'm just gonna like put this up.
Knowing that particular gym, they would let you do it because they don't.
They probably would. They probably would let me do it there.
You don't have on your MP3. You don't have like the Eye of the Tiger on repeat.
Joe,
while you're working out.
Smelling. Yeah, definitely smelling is an important thing.
They don't.
I'll find that video so you can update your study because I found that interesting about that study that you did. So I'll get you some more.
We should
Some
also
more-
ask Primal Studies to react to the study because he's Primal Studies.
Yeah, he's always
So-
studying.
It was so if he did that, it'd be Primal Studies studying a study.
You know, he's a nurse in real life. He was the military nurse, and then
Yeah, I did see that. So that's pretty cool. So he's got a little medical knowledge. We actually have a nurse among us here too.
Yeah, but like, it's not like the same thing as like doing research. You know, your education and like research is like one class. You know, you take like an epidemiology class and a research and like one research class in school, unless like his background as a nurse was, unless he was a research nurse, but I doubt he was a research nurse if he was in the military.
No,
you know?
Primal's good. Primal's good. He stays objective. He's not going to tell you that women retain sperm
knowledge,
from every
but, like,
person they've ever
like,
been
I'm
with
saying
or
you
something
have-
dumb like that.
You have knowledge of how to like sift through research, but I'm saying like, you know, it's like you're like, it's not like you're not really doing much research within your, like you're doing research to like fact check things and make sure what you're doing is safe, but it's different. Like it's cool though. It's cool to like have a hobby like that and be objective. But
you know what's weird about that whole sperm, like Nightmare on Sperm Street, is that that's an old occult philosophy, like an old cult writings. That, you know, if you take on someone's sperm or you give their power to them, which is your semen, then it stays with them. But this is from fucking the metaphysical, dude. This is not even science, bro. It's fucking from the metaphysical. And to write a fucking best, like, I'm waiting for it to become a bestseller, man, on the New York.
hey,
Hold on, I gotta get my tinfoil hat.
Is that on Kindle? Can I get that
Well,
on?
well,
Nightmare Sperm Street.
We haven't found time, but we definitely have to do like a full stream where we actually do like a book review. And I don't want to. It's $10 more than that author deserves to make, but we might have to actually do it just because like it's. I have a feeling like this would be like comedy gold.
But you know where he took it from, dude? That whole book is a plagiarized book.
I know he put the MHC complex in there because I like read like the preview. And it lets you like read like a chapter for free, and he starts talking about the MHC complex, and I'm like, I wonder where he got that idea from.
If you pick up both, if you're gonna pick up another book to compare it to, pick up Sperm Wars and pick up that book and watch the correlation. He just changed the verbiage.
It's a shame Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, if that's what you really want, I'll get you Sperm Wars for Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. But
it's a shame Gilbert Gottfried has passed because
we need Gilbert Gottfried to read that. Chapter 1.
Nightmare.
All right. But all right, guys. Appreciate everybody for jumping on. I think we're gonna call it a day here. But yeah, everybody have a good one, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody.
Go Bills. See you.
Go Bills.